Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Cooking with Lisa. Today I am going to show you how to make something called butter flaps. It's basically a buttery soft bread. The ingredients you'll need are flour. I am using cake flour. You can use regular all-purpose flour or plain flour. You will also need some sugar, butter, make sure it is at room temperature. In here I have my yeast mixture where I put about 1 tablespoon of yeast in some warm water, stir it up and just leave it aside for the yeast mixture to get a little foamy, or for the yeast to activate. And also you will need a pinch of salt and a pastry brush. So let's get baking. Alright guys, I've added my flour in this mixing bowl here. I'm using my machine to make this recipe. I've added my flour, sugar and salt in here. If you don't have a machine, it's no big deal. You can just make this by hand also. It's not hard. So let's give this a mix. Once this is mixed, we're going to add our yeast mixture just to form a dough. Mix this until it forms a dough. Once you've formed your dough, we're going to add some butter. And just let that butter get massaged into the dough for about 5 minutes. Alright guys, once you're finished kneading your dough, oil a bowl and put it inside and cover it with some plastic wrap. If you don't have plastic wrap, then you can use a tea towel, and then put it in your oven with the light on and allow it to rise or double in size. Alright guys, my dough has doubled in size, as you can see here. Punch it down. It is a bit sticky. Remove it from the bowl. And now we are going to divide this in equal parts. Roll it into a log shape. And just make small balls with it, like maybe the size of a tennis ball. Alright guys, once you're finished forming little balls like this, maybe the size of a tennis ball, we are going to roll each one out. So dust your board with some flour. I am making mini butter flaps. You can make it however big you want, but keep in mind that this is going to rise again. It's going to double in size, so you don't want to make it too big. Once you're finished rolling it out, put some butter on it. not too much. Then we're going to fold it like this, and with the fork we're going to seal the edges. And then we're going to brush it with some more butter here. Then fold it again like this. And then seal the edges again. It should look like this once you're finished folding it. And just set it aside in your baking tray. And keep repeating this process for all of the little dough balls. This butter flap that I'm making is famous Guyanese bread. Like this. And now we're going to put this back in the oven covered and allow it to double in size. It will get bigger, and then we're going to bake it off. If you have any leftover dough, you can make with this dinner rolls or even a bread. So I'm going to make some dinner rolls also. So I'm just going to divide it equally. Just roll it, fold and roll like this. Then I'm going to put it in my baking tray. I'm going to continue to roll out all of this dough into balls like this, and I'll see you back in a bit. I have a little bit of dough left, so I'm going to make a small flat bread with this. In order for you to make this flat bread, you have to divide your remaining dough into 3 equal parts and roll out each part like this. Make sure that they're all the same size and the same length. All right. Now just put them like this. And attach, excuse me. Attach all 3 of the ends like this. And then you start to braid it. And then again attach the other ends. Make sure that they're nice and tight, so when we bake them, it's not going to get loosed. And here you have it, a little flatbread. I have my dinner rolls here and my flatbread here. And also I have my butter flaps. They're in the oven. I'm going to allow them to double in size and then we're going to bake them. Alright guys, as you can see here, my bread has doubled in size and it's time to bake them. So I have preheated my oven at 180 degrees Celsius. I'm going to bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Before we put them in the oven, we are going to brush them with some melted butter. Alright, get some butter and gently brush the top of each bread. You want to do this very gently because you don't want to deflate the loaf or the buns here. So gently brush all of them, and then once your oven is preheated, we're going to bake it for, like I said, about 15 to 20 minutes or until the top is golden brown, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright, my butter flaps are finished baking. Once it's finished baking, brush with more butter. Alright, my dinner roll and flatbread is now finished. Just pull it out of the oven. So do the same thing with the butter. Here you have it guys, my butter flap recipe. I hope you will give it a try. I have one here that I've stuffed some cheese in because I like to eat it with cheese. It's usually eaten bare, but you can put whatever you want inside. Let me break into another one so you can see. It's so soft and buttery, hence the name butter flap. So soft. And I have my buns over here, my dinner rolls. It's still hot, but so soft. Okay. Thank you guys for spending time with me in my kitchen today. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so you will be notified when I post a new video. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy your homemade butter flaps.